Salam salam, hello, salamu alaikum. My name is Sinit H from the beautiful city in Edmonton, Alberta. Do you think to be an immigrant have negative and positive aspects?
I was born and grew up in Eritrea, a small country in East Africa. Moving from one place to another place wasn't an easy journey. This is a story of who girl traveled more than 1,000 kilometers by foot to chase her biggest dream. The dream with no action is the only dream. I worked for about 10 days to escape the hardship of a life, but not just for myself, for my family also. My life in Eritrea was hard, but with the help of my family, I graduated with a diploma in accounting, and I got a chance to work as a financial coordinator. Due to high risk of instability and violence, Eritrea remains one of the world's poorest countries, and poverty in epidemic. That triggered me to leave my country, and the hardest was also leaving my family behind. I left and crossed the border of Sudan. I slept in the forest and desert during the day and continued working at the night. It was an exhausting journey, but that didn't stop me to continue and go after my dream. My feet were swelling and bleeding and starvation. These were some of the obstacles I had to endure. Even though it was hard, I told myself that no matter the obstacles and challenges I face, I must overcome it to come make a difference and to have me better life, better future for myself and my family. After an exhausting 10 long days journey, I have reached Sudan. I started a new life there and I had to adapt a new culture. I had an opportunity to study a course about arts and literature for a year. I had many doors open for me while in Sudan, including some acting jobs as many main actors, which was published on the video streaming on the internet. That made me realize that through arts, I was happy and I knew that was inspiring young girls like me to keep dreaming. Most girls I know has always been dreaming either to be a famous actress, a model, or a beauty queen. I was one of them. I stayed in Sudan for years, working hard and saving every single cent. And then a most life-changing moment happened in my life after 3 years in Sudan. My aunt who living in Canada applied to sponsor me as a refugee, and I was grateful to be living now in Canada through my aunt's helping as a migrant. Canada has offered many opportunities to many immigrants, including me, like having a good education. I recently graduated at Norcas with a diploma nurse assistant. After all, Canada is known for diversity that makes me strong and free. I was fortunate to grow up in a family who valued the most of the time and effort than money. Therefore, I worked and involved myself and my community, empowering young immigrants to never give up and chasing their dreams by spending time with them, sharing my story. I love spending my spare time with kids and elderly people. In some of the nursing homes, I had a chance to volunteer and work for them. With them, I have learned and gained the experience about how to navigate life. I value volunteerism as much as I value education in my community. In my community, I teach kids our mother language and culture to motivate young girls to be strong and be confident through Capital Care Macnolar, Supporting House, Capital Care Dixfield, Long-Term Care, and Food Bank. I also had a chance to volunteerism teaching kids a good value of loving themselves, to be confident and to be humble at the SI Studio Mentoring Program. I am an avid runner and love to be active. I believe that being active does not only help us physically, but more so of our mental well-being. I am a fan of dancing, specifically ethnic dance from my country. I love to make a traditional coffee ceremony because it reminds me the way I spend my time with my family who are still back home. Through hard work and perseverance, I'm getting closer to my dreams. I was crowned as a Miss World Alberta 2022 last May of this year. This title opened more opportunities than I can ever imagine. I had to attend events and speak about my advocacy as well as share my story of hope. And I am very thankful for Miss World Canada. I got to fulfill that long life dream because of a beauty queen. Recently, one of my younger brother I sponsored and living in Canada as a migrant. That was a surreal of being with my family. I learned through my journey to believe myself and to be confident, pursue my dreams no matter how hard it is. This is a true story of my journey, how I conquer all fears and hardship that life has thrown at me. And this is only the beginning. I want to inspire young immigrant girls. If I can't do it, they can do it too. Keep believing and keep dreaming, girls.